Welcome friends to my channel Trading Sensation. I hope that you are enjoying my videos. If by now you have not yet subscribed my channel, please do subscribe it and share it with your near and dear ones. So a few days ago I had made one video on Nifty. So in that video I told you that Nifty is going to come down in this week itself, correct? So presently you have seen that yesterday it went above this 11,400, and I would say it was just a fake breakout from this 11,400 zone. So today you see that market opened with a gap down, and this 3 candle pattern, it seems like an evening star, but it's not exactly an evening star because the third candle looks like a doji, correct? So in the third candle we should have a real body, at least a small real body, which is missing. But then again we can say that it is a bearish pattern. So if by now you have not yet watched that video, please go through that video, because in that video I described in a holistic way that why Nifty should come down in this week and by next week. Clear? So today you can see that it has taken support exactly at this line which I have drawn from the low of 24th March 2020, and the low of today is exactly on the verge of this line. So it's just a matter of time that it will give a breakdown and it would straight away come to around this level 10,880, which was mentioned in that video. So please be careful, because that AGR issue is still not yet solved. It has been adjourned for today and it will be again done tomorrow. So if the final decision comes tomorrow, then I hope that it will be somewhat on the downside, and we will see the movement on the southward side again in the price action. So be prepared for Nifty to come on the downside in the coming weeks. Let me show you the hourly chart of Nifty. Here it is much more clear. You can see that I would like to show you few things, that when this rally started, at the end of March, you see the distance of high and the support line. Here it was quite large, here also it was quite large, and as you go up you see that the high is getting less or lower compared to the previous highs. That means the trend, upward trend, is getting exhausted at this zone. So this present moment is very crucial, and I obviously expect the market to come down in a bad way. So this is one trend line which I have used to show, and the other one is I have drawn the Fibonacci. I have drawn the Fibonacci from the high and I have joined it till low. You see the level, that is 0.786. It is exactly at around 11,377. So now this zone becomes a very congested zone for the buyers, because fresh long at this position is very risky, and now somewhat kind of tug of war is going on between the bulls and the buyers, bulls and the bears. And obviously bears are putting and they are exerting more pressure, because you see that after such a rally it is obvious that the bulls will get exhausted, correct? So please keep tracking Nifty, because there is high possibility that it would come tomorrow itself. If not tomorrow, then by next week definitely. Now I would like to show you a few US index as well, but before that let me show you the Bank Nifty. Let me just type Bank Nifty, and I also have shown Bank Index in my previous video. please go through those videos, because those videos is not only for 1 day or 2 days, those are for 1 or 2 weeks. So I guess it would help you a lot. Here you see that I have drawn few lines. So one is blue line and the other one is green line. Presently here also you see that Bank Nifty is getting exhausted from the upper side. That means on the higher side, lot of selling pressure is getting generated and it is pulling the price towards downside. Correct? So this is taking, this price action is presently taking support on this green line, but soon this green line will be broken and it will come to this yellow or brown colored line, which is exactly 21,470. So today it has made a small doji, because the market is obviously in a very confused state that what the outcome of each year will be. Today it opened, across all the index you see, like Nifty, Bank Nifty, all the index opened with a gap down. It's due to the Fed minutes commentary which happened yesterday night, which was quite bearish and which pulled the index across the globe on the downside, and this is nothing other than following the cues. So following the global market, our index also came or opened with a gap down, and throughout the whole day there was a lot of fight between the bulls and the bears, which is exactly getting resembled, or you can see it is easily shown by this candle that this is a doji, which shows a sign of confusion. So looking at all the candles, all the candlestick patterns, looking at the present zone, this is a very crucial time for bulls, and this index also is going to come on the downside either by tomorrow or by next week for sure. So now let me show you Dow Jones. Let me just type Dow Jones. This is Dow Jones Industrial Average. So as you know, this is the US index. So US presently, after the Fed meet yesterday, is facing lot of exhaustion because the commentary was really bearish. So I expect this index to come down as well. See, presently it is on the verge of two main resistance lines, and I have made one video on Dow as well. Please go through my video list and go through that Dow Jones video. There you'd see that what I have told, it has happened exactly in the same way. So this is the red line and this one is the yellow colored line, and presently you see that it is facing the resistance from these two lines, correct? And I have also drawn two support lines from the downside. One is in blue color and the other one is in pink color. So the blue colored line has already been broken, and it is taking, the present price action is taking support on this pink colored trend line, pink colored upward sloping line. So it's just a matter of time, and there is a high possibility that this pink line will be broken today itself. So let me just draw the line, which is very important presently. This is approx 27,690, or you can say 27,600 or 650. So just put it around a figure like 27,600 is the level below which we will see a sharp downside movement. And as you know that Dow falls, our market also falls. When it rises, our market also rises. There is a very high correlation between Dow Jones and our index Nifty also. So now this is the scenario of Dow Jones. Now let me just show you about the Nasdaq. So NDX, I'm just typing NDX. NDX is the ticker for Nasdaq index. So see what is happening with Nasdaq. So since the reversal in March end. This is a one-sided rally which has never happened in history. So this much rally within such a small time frame has never happened. And presently you see it is facing resistance in this zone. So this zone is the exhaustion zone, and presently a somewhat distribution which is happening at the top of this Nasdaq index. So my thinking is Nasdaq has formed a top, and very soon I would say that today itself it is going to come down. Let me just draw one line here as well. Let me just use this one. I hope you are aware about all the patterns. So this is called an upward wedge. That means a rising wedge or an upward wedge. So after an uptrend, if we see an upward wedge, then it shows or it tells that the price will reverse and it will come down. So very soon, that means within today or by next week, we are going to see a sharp decline in Nasdaq. Not only Nasdaq, but Dow Jones, Nifty, Bank Nifty, across all the major indices. So be prepared, my friends, about the downside movement of the major index. So I hope that this video will help you a lot in your understanding of Nifty and Bank Nifty. Please prepare yourself accordingly, and if by now you have not yet subscribed my channel, please do subscribe it and share it with your near and dear ones. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.